Guys, so as you can see, I have straightened the hair finally. I'm gonna wear it like this for a couple of days, but what I came to show you guys today is, can you see how this side is blending very well? You know, my hair is left out right here. You know, this is my hair right here. And on this side, my hair is a little bit shorter, and my tracks go back a little bit further. So you see there's a separation, and I don't like that. So what I'm about to do is I'm going to do this method that some people call the Malaysian method, no braids, no glue method. You know, it's been called several different methods. I'm going to do that right here in my leave out to help it blend a little more. And I'm going to come back and show you, try my best to show you exactly what I'm doing. And yeah, so that's what I came to show you guys today before I actually do go back and use my wand to curl it. And so yeah, I'm going to get started with that and get everything set up, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So what I've done is I sectioned off the first piece of my hair, and what I'm going to be doing with this piece of my hair, this is what I'm going to leave by itself. What I'm going to be doing with this piece of my hair is I'm going to add a rubber band. For me, the rubber band serves as support. And I'll add the rubber band all the way at the base. So I grab it, and it's like you're basically making a ponytail, okay? So make a ponytail. If that makes more sense. Sounds more easy to understand. I guess you don't have to rubber band it too tight, but you want to have a little tension. And what I'll be doing is, you see I've made this little ponytail. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take a track and I'm going to sew it directly to my hair right there. That's what I'm going to do. And the rubber band, once I sew the track down, I'm going to remove the rubber band. But the rubber band serves as, like I said, support. I haven't done this in a while, but I know that this is one of the ways that it can be done. All you got to do is look up the Malaysian method or the no braids, no glue method, and you'll see several different methods. And I think mine is kind of one of the older methods. I don't know if this one is on YouTube already, but it probably is. But so yeah, what I'm going to do now, I have the ponytail, so I'm going to take a track. I'm going to measure out how big of the space is that I'm going to need to cut the track. Because you want to cut the track prior to sewing it down. So I'm measuring it out. And this is a pretty short space, so I done measured it out. And I'm going to cut my track. It's measured out. And I'm going to sew it down. Okay? I'm going to try to do it while it's recording. I can't really see. I don't know how well you guys can see. But here we go. So I'm going to take, and I'm going to lay the track right on the root of my hair. Right at the root, close to my scalp, as close to my scalp as I can. And hopefully you guys can see this. Before I start sewing, I'm going to show you how I loop through to start the track. What I'm doing is I'm looping through the hair, my hair at the base. I loop through my hair at the base. Okay. I'm going to pull it all the way through. I loop through my hair at the base and also loop up under, you know, up under the track. You know, I'm going to sew this. Let's see. I sew, like, basically when I start off my tracks and I'm sewing on my own head, I go underneath and then over. So I'll go under and over. So I'm starting there. And of course you want to secure it. So you want to loop through. You're going to loop your needle through towards the end of the needle where the knot is. You want to loop right there. And you want to go ahead and you want to pull all the way through. And I'm going to get some pictures, some still pictures, so you guys can see how it looks up close. So I know the camera is not going to show it very well. So I've looped through the first time. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to just start stitching all the way to the end, and then I'm going to come back and continue to stitch. I want it to be nice and secure. I don't really do this method that often because it's not the securest method, and it can start to slide. I don't know how healthy it is for the hair. That's why I'm doing it on my own hair. I guess it's okay for your hair if you take care of it. Hey, you know, it depends on the person's hair and how healthy your hair is and how well you take care of your hair. So I'm just doing this because I want my hair to blend a little bit better, and so yeah, that's why I'm doing it, and I just wanted to share with you guys in case you wanted to try something like this. You know, you're welcome to try it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep stitching, and I'm going to come back once I'm done sewing down this track. Okay? Be back. Okay, so as you can see, guys, pick up the camera so you can get a closer look. I have made one little section of stitching going all the way across, and what I'm getting ready to do, I've gone that way, now I'm getting ready to do, I'm going to bring some stitching back. And I don't know how secure this is going to be because my hair is kind of soft up here and it's pressed out, but hey, I wanted to try it, and like I said, I wanted some length, and I don't want to glue, and I'm definitely not going to braid. So I went ahead and gave this a shot to see how it's going to work out. So you guys can get a good feel. I'm going to try to zoom in here for a second. One second, guys. Zooming in. Thinking that you guys might be able to see. So and I can kind of feel that I'm looping through my hair. And look over here in the mirror. Got a little caught there for a second. What I'm going to do, I'm just bringing it back. I'm bringing the stitching all the way back to the front, towards my hairline. That's what I'm doing. I don't do nothing special. I ain't loop it off back there. I just looped in again. And I'm bringing the stitching back to the front. I got a little caught up right there. I didn't want it where I didn't want it to be caught up at. And you can always go back when you're done and redo it, just for a little more, to make it be a little more secure. So yeah, like I said, I'm stitching, I'm bringing these stitches back towards the front. Like I said, it's not going to be that neat, especially on myself, but you get the point. And again, this is something I wanted to do, and I decided, hey, why not show you guys what I'm doing? Why not share it with my subscribers and my clients? So it's just a great way to blend in your leave out without gluing or braiding. And some people use the rubber band, some people don't. I used it because I'm doing this on myself. That made it easier for me. And probably if I did it on somebody else, I would use the rubber band as well. It just makes it easy instead of me having to hold the hair down, because your hair is going to move as you're trying to stitch to it. It's going to be moving and sliding back and forth. So as you can see, I've stitched and I've brought it all the way back to the front, and I'm going to go back and secure it, and I'll come back with the finished result. Okay guys, I'm back, and I actually went back over it. So this is like 3 stitches. So the first time I went that way, then I came back, and then I went back, and it's knotted off back there. You know, it don't look that neat, but it don't matter as far as I'm concerned. But it's pretty secure. I'm pulling on it, and it's pretty secure. My only concern is when I start to flat iron and brush it. You know, I'm pulling and tugging on it right now, and it's probably moving a little bit. Oh no, it's not. It's actually staying pretty well put. So what you would want to do is after you're done securing that track, you want to do it just like you would if you were like bonding tracks or braiding tracks in. You want to take some hair and part it and comb over that track. I'm probably going to do a total of 3 up here. So now I'm getting ready to put the second track in, but you want to take some hair and comb it over that track. Okay, so I've combed some hair over that track. Now I'm done with that track. I'm going to tuck all that hair behind my ear. And I'm going to part this and section it off and make a ponytail and do the same thing. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to finish up and come back to you guys with the finished look. Okay. I forgot one part, y'all. Silly me. You know the baby done woke up. I had to run in there and tend to her really quick, but if you can see, that's the rubber band right there. I'm sure somebody would have asked how do you remove the rubber band. I just take, you know, the little end of the comb and you loop it through and pull it on out. And voila, rubber band's out. And track still in, nice and secure. Yep, nice and secure. That's the track right there. I'm sure you can see that. And yeah, there we go. So I just wanted to come back real quick and show you that. And again, I'm off to finish this before she wakes up again. Okay, so I'm done. And what I ended up doing, so I have one track, the one you guys saw me sew in, and what I did was I sewed in another track, and then I put another one on top of that to double it, because I didn't want to do 3, because like I said, my hair is pressed out, it's kind of soft up here and kind of slightly fine. So I just went ahead and just sewed another track over top of the other one that I had already had in. And as you guys can see the difference now, there's no separation between my hair and that hair, and that was what I didn't like. That was what was bothering me. So I'm gonna pick up my camera so you guys can see a little better what I was talking about. A little bit better. What I'm gonna end up doing, because there's a slight little bulge right there, which I don't really care for, but it don't really matter.